like, oh no, he's here. When I sign a deal, it better be a meal. Coke and a smile, cause I like Happy Meals. Picture on the mound, throwing Tylenol pills. Hit a frozen road, gave the manager chill. This is my music. This is my music. Put your hands in the air.
Welcome to Bracket Play for 11U Open, 10:30 ball game against the Manatee Jaguars and Wesley Chapel Storm. I'm Doc of the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. Glad to have you joining us both on YouTube and Facebook. This is Bracket Play for the Bay Area Championship. We're on Canal Park Field 7, and we'll remain here all the way through the championship, which is slated to kick off at 4:30. I'll go over the lineups with you in just a moment. Just momentarily here. Bear with me, folks. Just momentarily here. Bear with me, folks. Okay. So let's start out with Wesley Chapel Storm. They will be the visitors in this one, as they were the lower seed coming into bracket play. So leading off for the Storm is going to be Derek. He'll be followed by Brady, then Mason, Roman, Max, Bryson, Carson, Alex, and Blake. So the Storm have 9 today, no subs. And on the other side, the home team, it's going to be Aiden, followed by JD, Noah, Kian, Tyler, Carter, Derek, Bryce, Jonah, Logan, and Elijah. So Jaguars have 11. As we're getting ready to get this one underway, this is Doc of the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. Oh, I'm sorry, they did a flip of the coin. So I guess the Storm is the home team. All right. Well, actually, no, that's how I had it set up. My apologies, folks. I had it totally backwards. Sorry about that. Storm is the home team. They were the higher seed. My bad. All right, so I'll be back in just a moment with all the play-by-play action. Again, this is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. Be right back. All right, folks, we're back. Live action here. Again, the Storm, the Jaguars, Storm home team. It's my apologies for goofing that up on you a minute ago. But Brady is catching. Mason is on the mound as we hear warm-ups here. Now, so what you'll hear in between innings is me going mute. So that way we don't have copyright laws or issues with the music. You did hear music there. I would be able to mute that out once the live stream's done, but that's so it's uninterrupted views after the game's over. Oops. So here we go. Aiden steps into the batter's box for the Jaguars to lead things off here, the 10:30 bracket play game between the Storm and Jaguars in the Bay Area Championship. And there's a pop fly left field. That gets down for a hit. And Aiden's on with a leadoff single to start things off here in the top of the first inning. So one pitch and he is on. Now you'll see the indicator that's above the Jaguars' name on the scoreboard, and that will tell you who's at the plate.
Here we go, 3-3. Let's have some fun.
So Mason checks
Relax, have fun, kid.
Aiden at first. And I'll keep you up to date on whether we're in the top of bottom of the inning. There goes Aiden, throw down, and he's safe. Nice throw by the catcher, Brady. Nearly gets him, but Aiden makes his way down to second base. Also, we do have scoreboard enhancements coming in the month of April, so for future tournaments, we should see more enhanced scoreboard that will show you the tops and bottoms of innings, etc. So, and again, thank you so much for joining the broadcast today. Really appreciate it. There's I believe that's no balls, 2 strikes on JD. Nobody out, top of the first inning. JD's up, Noah's on deck. There's a line shot in left field. That's going to get down for a hit. Aiden will make his way to third and hold there as the throw comes into home. A little off target, but nonetheless stays there. And JD holds at first. So back-to-back singles gets things going for the Jaguars here in the top of the first inning. That brings in Noah. His name's Keon, right? Keon. Okay, all right, so Noah's up. Keon's on deck. I spelled his name wrong earlier. Apologies about that. It is Keon. There's a called strike. And it's an 0-1 count to Noah. So no balls, 2 strikes. I'm sorry, no balls, 1 strike. There's 2 strikes. Getting a little ahead of myself there. Swing and a miss on that one. So no balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runners on the corners for the Jaguars. JD at first. Aiden at third. Call time. And there goes JD. The swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that is 1 away. So JD's at second. Aiden's at third. Keon steps in. Tyler's on deck. So again, thanks for joining us. The Bay Area Championship bracket play for 11U Open here at Canal Park Field 7. The 10:30 game will be right here all the way through the championship. Glad you could join us. There's a ball low. It's a 1-0 count to Keon. If you would, please like, share, subscribe on YouTube. Follow, share, and like. There's a called strike, and it's 1-1. On Facebook. That helps with our viewership and our trying to get sponsors and donors to enhance the experience for you, the fans, as well as for these players as they move through their youth baseball career. There's a ground ball to short. Bad hop. And Keon's on with an RBI. So we'll give an infield single on that one. That scores Aiden. JD holds at second as that ball was to short. So Keon's at first, JD's at second. 1 run across. There's a called strike to Tyler. Carter's on deck. So 1 out, 2 on. quick lead here for the Jaguars in the first. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
That's a good one to swing at there.
So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. But it enhances our experience for you, the fans, like I said, and the youth. Plus, we do this for you. Those of you who can't physically be here, we allow you to be here and see your favorite players and favorite teams playing in Tampa Bay USSSA tournaments. So ball outside, it's 1-2. Also, we do it for the players so they have a lifelong memory and they can go back and watch where they can improve as well. It's fouled out of play, and the count will remain 1-2. So Mason gets a sign. He sets, he delivers the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that is 2 outs. So 2 down. That brings in Carter. Derek comes out on deck. Runners at first and second. Got some Seagulls joining us down there between third and short. Catching the live action here. And here's the first pitch to Carter. Ball just a little bit up. And it's a 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. So apparently there's some food down there. There's a pop fly on just foul territory. Nice catch by the first baseman. And that is 3 outs. So 1 run on 3 hits. No errors and 2 left on. At the end of a half inning, it's Jaguars 1, Storm coming to bat. Coming up for the Storm in the bottom of the first is going to be Derek, Brady, and Mason. This is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. Derek steps into the batter's box to lead things off here in the bottom of the first inning. On the mound for the Jaguars is Noah, and behind the plate is Carter. Called strike. And we're underway here in the bottom of the first. So an 0-1 count to Derek.
Let's go, Danger!
There's a ground ball. Nice snag by the third baseman over to first. And just pulled him off the bag.
And now coming up to the plate, number 12.
So we'll give an infield single. to Derek on that one. That brings in Brady. I'm sorry. Yes, brings in Brady. It's a ground ball to third. Nice snag by the third baseman again. He overthrows into right field. That gets past the right fielder. And that's going to tie the ball game 1-1.
And now coming to the plate, Mason too fast to catch, Phil.
So we'll charge an error to the third baseman on that one. But on the overthrow, that allows Brady to go to third.
Let's go, Mason.
With nobody out, Mason steps in. Roman's on deck. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike one. No balls, one strike.
Come on, Nine.
Nobody out. Tie ball game. Pop foul behind us, out of play. And that'll make it 0-2 on Mason. There's a fly ball, shallow left field. That is going to get down for a hit. So a single by Mason. Brady holds it third. And that brings in Roman with Max on deck. Again, thanks for joining us here in 11U Open Bracket Play, Bay Area Championship. I'm Doc, your commentator with the Tampa Bay U Triple SA Sports Network. I want to thank Tampa Bay U Triple SA for putting this on, and a special shout out to Tim Labus, the tournament director. That's a 0-1 count on Roman. As well as our sponsor, visit stpclearwater.com. It's a throw over by Noah, and Mason's back. And the pitch. It's a ball. And it's a 1-1 count. That allows Mason to steal second.
Let's go, Roman.
It's a pop fly in center field. Center fielder's going back. It's over his head. It's to the fence. That's going to score at least one. As the throw comes in, great job by the center fielder to get it into second base to the shortstop. And RBI single by Brady. Or, I'm sorry, by Roman. That moves Mason to third. Brings in Max. Bryson's on deck. That was a foul ball. And it's a 0-1 count to Max. It's a timeout called.
Let's go, Jags!
It's a ball in the dirt, and it makes it 1-1. Still nobody out. And looks like ball two. Yeah, try not to rip that. That's the only one I got. That's all right. It's a 2-1 count. Oh, you could have left it back there. Yeah. So you might be able to, you could actually push it in right here. There's a fly ball in the center field. That's going back. That is out of here. Home run by Max.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a home run for the West.
So a 3-run shot by Max makes this one a 5-0 ball game. Still nobody out.
And now coming up to the plate, number 1, Bryson Big Papa Finley.
All right, so again, like I said, nobody out. Bryson steps in. Carson's on deck. Okay, still nobody out. Noah's still on the mound. Brings in Bryson. Carson's on deck.
Let's go, Bryson. We've been doing this for years.
There's first pitch. There's a line side in center field. That's going to get down for a hit. And the hitting continues for the Storm.
And now coming up to the
As
plate,
Bryson's up on first base, Carson steps in.
Carson, RBI, Sharon Propai.
Let's go, Carson. Have some fun.
And pitch. Foul ball right back at us. And it's 0-1. Foul ball again. And makes it 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes to Carson. Still nobody out. Bottom of the first inning. 5-1 lead for the Storm. And Noah slips down, but that is a balk, and that allows Bryson to go to second base. So no 2 count on Carson.
Go, Cars. Have some fun, baby.
And there goes Bryson. He's in there, and that is called strike 3.
Now coming up to the plate.
That's 1 down.
Number 7, A. Robinson.
That brings in Alex.
Alexander Robinson.
Bryson's at third, so he was stealing. So Carson, Alex steps in. And first pitch, ball high. And it's a 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the first. And now it's 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes. One down. Fly ball on the infield. Second baseman calls it. It's underneath it. Makes the catch. And that is 2 outs.
And now coming up to play,
That brings in Blake.
23.
And back to the top of the lineup with Derek coming out on deck. With 2 down.
Let's go, Blake.
And the pitch. Called strike. And it's a 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike. I'll make a quick adjustment to the video, folks, as the foul balls kind of took their toll on the movement of the camera a little bit. And the pitch. There's a ground ball back up the middle. Shortstop takes it over to first, and that is 3 outs. However, 5 runs have crossed on 1, 2, 3, 5 hits. 1 error committed and 2 left on. I'm sorry, 1 left on base. And at the end of 1, it's Storm 5, Jaguars 1. This is Doc from the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. And that's a 1-0 count now to start things off here in the top of the second inning. Derek lead things off. Bryce is on deck. There's a pop fly to second base. Second baseman makes the catch. And that is 1 out. So 1 down. That brings in Bryce. Jonah comes out on deck. And that's ball one. There's a ground ball to short. Just off the shortstop's glove. And Bryce is on. We will charge an error to the shortstop on that one. And so one out. Brings in Jonah. Logan's on deck. So Jonah calls time. And it's called strike. So no balls. Let's see. I think it's no 0-1. I may have missed a pitch there. Sorry about that, folks. It might be 1-1. Yep. So it was 1-1. So we're going to go with, now it's 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Top of the second inning. Jaguars trailing this one by 4 runs. Bryce is at first with reached on error. There's a big swing and a miss by Jonah, and now it's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Ball low and outside, and now the count's full. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Mason's still on the mound. Brady's still behind the plate. And the pitch. Ground ball. That's in the hole. And Jonah's on with a single. Now runners at first and second with 1 out for the Jaguars. That brings in Logan with Elijah on deck. Again, glad you could join us here on YouTube and Facebook, whichever platform you're on. I appreciate you joining. Please like, share, and subscribe. That helps grow the channel, plus enables us to get sponsors and donors to enhance the experience for you and the very players you're watching on the field today. There's a ball high to Logan. It's a 1-0 count. It's a ground ball to short again. Bad hop, and that'll load the bases. And we'll get another infield single to Logan. So bases loaded, 1 out. That brings in Elijah. Aiden comes out on deck. It's a quick discussion at the mound with the catcher. Going out and talk to his pitcher. So Elijah steps in, and here's the first pitch. Called strike. And it's no 1 count. So no balls, 1 strike. And pitch. There's a fly ball in the right field. Right fielder's over. Makes off of his glove. That's going to score 1. And Jaguars have cut the lead by 3, or by 1, and makes it a 5-2 ball game. So we'll charge an error to the right fielder on that one. Bases remain loaded for Aiden, who singled and scored his first time up in the first inning. So he's 1 for 1. That's ball 1. So 1-0 count. Still 1 out for that first batter popped out to second. Then after that, it's all been hits. So 1-1 count. And the pitch. There's a line shot to first. Ground ball. Actually, that hit the ground and went under the first baseman. They do get him at first, but a run scores. So 2 down. Jaguars score another one. Puts Logan at third and Elijah at second. That brings in JD. JD singled his first time up. And the pitch. Ball low. And it's a 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. And it's a swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Ball high, and it's 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike to JD. Noah's on deck. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 on, 2 runs in. Top of the second. I would venture to say deuces are wild here. There's ball 3. And now the count's full. So 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Here we go, bud.
Foul ball out of play. And we'll do 3-2 again.
Come on, back to the pitcher.
And the pitch. There's a line shot in the center field. That ball is off the fence. That's going to score 2 more and tie this ball game up at 5 apiece. Noah, a 2 RBI single. And it's 5-5. So coach is going out to settle his team down. It appears that he's going to leave Mason in the game to pitch. So Noah's at the plate.
Number 2, Noah.
So the site director brings some baseballs to the umpire. That's why time was called. So 5-5. JD's at first. A lot of offense in this one. And pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. And strike 2. So 0-2 count to Noah. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is 3 outs. All right, so we got a 5-5 game. Jaguars put up 4 on 3 hits, 2 errors committed, and 1 left on. And at the end of 1.5, it's Jaguars 5, Storm 5. Coming up for the Storm, back to the top of the order with Derek, Brady, and Mason. This is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be back. All right, folks, we're back. Live action here at the bottom of the second. Tie ball game, 5-5. And first pitch to Derek. So it's Derek, Brady, and Mason. And it's ball 1. There's a bunt. Third base line. And that is foul. And it's 1-1. Nice bunt down the third base line by Derek. Catching the Jaguars off guard there.
Go, Danger.
Nice pitch.
And called strike. And it's 1-2 now. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a deep fly ball on the right, or shallow fly ball. Nice catch by the center fielder. I couldn't get that out of my mouth. Sorry about that. It's a line shot into left center. Center fielder comes on, makes that catch. And it is 1 away. So I'll catch it up on the scoreboard here, folks. Sorry about that. As we flip over. There we go. Should be all set on the scoreboard now. And pitch. There's another fly ball to center field. Center fielder's on it. Makes the catch. And runs into the fence. Nice catch again. And that's 2 down.
Mason too fast to catch. Foul.
That brings in Mason. Roman comes out on deck.
Go, Mason.
So definitely 2 highlight reel catches by the center fielder. Ball in the dirt. And it's a 1-0 count. And the pitch. Ground ball to short. A nice try by the shortstop. It was actually more of a line shot, hard shot, so we'll give him a single. So Mason's on, and he's 2 for 2. He scored in the first inning.
Number 3,
That brings in Roman. Roman single, drove in an RBI, and scored in the first inning.
All right, shake it up. Let's go. Get this one.
2 outs. And the pitch. Ground ball to third, fielded cleanly, over to first, and that is 3 outs. All right, so no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. At the end of 2, it's still 5-5. This is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be back. All right, folks, we're back. Leading off for the Jaguars is going to be Keon here in the top of the third inning. On deck is going to be Tyler. All right, here's the first pitch. Mason's still on the mound. Brady's still behind the plate. And it is a ball low and outside. So 1-0 count. Foul ball. And now it's 1-1. There's a line shot to first. First baseman off of his glove, but recovers, and that is one away.
Number 6, Tyler Webb.
So one down.
Starter right here. 2-out rally right here, Sid.
And that's ball 1 to Tyler. Carter's on deck. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the third, tie ball game, 5-5.
Here we go, 6. Two strike hitter right here, kid.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the third inning. Jaguars have scored every inning so far. And the pitch. Called strike 3. And that is 2 down. So 2 outs. That brings in Carter. On deck will be Derek.
10, Carter George.
And the pitch. Ground ball to short. Underneath the shortstop's glove. That goes into left field. And Carter's on with 2 outs here in the third inning. We'll charge an error to the shortstop on that one. That brings in Derek.
Number 10,
On deck will be Bryce.
George. Number 3, Derek Pomero.
And the pitch. Ball outside. And now it's 1-0 to Derek. 2 down, top of 3. That's Carter at first. And the pitch. Foul ball. And it's a 1-1 count now to Derek. 1 ball, 1 strike. There goes the runner. It's ball high. That goes into, well, backed up by the second baseman. Nearly went into right field. Carter still second base. And it's a 2-1 count to Derek. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. There's a bunt foul, and it's going to make it 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs.
Let's go, kid.
And there goes Carter. Pop fly on the infield. And just off the catcher's glove in foul territory. So Derek has new life. And Carter will go back to second base.
Here we go, 3.
There's a ball. That goes into left field. And the Jaguars will take the lead. 6-5. So on the attempted steal, that's ball 3 to Derek. So full count. And ball hit the dirt and went into left field.
Go get started again, kid.
And the pitch. There's a ground ball to short. Fielded cleanly over to first, and that is 3 outs. However, Jaguars do get another one on no hits, but 2 errors. And nobody left on at the end of 2.5. It's a Jaguars 6, Storm 5. Coming up for the Storm is going to be Max, Bryson, and Carson. This is Doc of the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Start things off here in the bottom of the third for the Storm. Max comes to the plate. Bryson comes out on deck. Max hit the 3-run homer back in the first inning. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Here it is, 2.
2-6.
Called strike, and Max is quickly behind 0-2 to Noah, who's still on the mound. Carter's still behind the plate for the Jaguars. There's a line shot in center field. That's going to get down for a hit. And Max is 2 for 2 on the day. That'll bring in Bryson. Bryson singled his first time up. Carson comes out on deck. Ball just outside. And it's 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. And here's the 1-0. Goes, nope. Max holds it first, and it's 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes.
Here you go. Get him, kid.
There's a line shot. That's going to get down for a hit into right field. That's going to move Max to third. Oh, actually, no. That got him at first. Great play by the right fielder. Or no, he's safe. Okay. I couldn't see it, so my apologies. He is on. That, and Max holds it second. So coach has got to talk to his player. So Bryson's also 2 for 2. Sorry, folks, I missed that. All right, conference is over at the mound. That'll bring in Carson. Still nobody out. Runners at first and second.
You got this, 2-1.
And the pitch. Ball high and inside. And it's 1-0 to Carson. So 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. It's Max at second. Bryson at first. Swing and a miss. That gets away from Carter and allows both runners to move up. And it's 1-1. So runners at second and third. Nobody out. Storm are threatening to tie things up here as they trail by 1. And strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, Carson, have some fun.
And the 1-2 pitch. Ball in the dirt. Nice stop by Carter. And it's 2-2. Fly ball to right field. Right fielder couldn't hold on to it. That's going to tie the ball game. And we'll give a single to Carson on that. As right fielder had to come a long way. And this ball game is tied at 6. That moves Bryson to third. Still nobody out. I have a feeling Carson's going to go on this pitch. There he goes. Called strike. And it's a 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike. 1 run across. Runners at second and third. It's Carson at second. Bryson at third. Tie ball game. There's a line shot just over the second baseman's head. And that's going to score another run. And the Storm keep things going.
And now coming up to play, number 23, Jake.
Here in the third.
Highway.
So runners at first and second. No outs. There's 1 out.
Now coming up to the plate, number 91.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Danger.
All right, so this number 23 cannot bat, so he is 1 out. This was from the Storm bench, letting me know that. There's a ball inside. Both runners move up. And so it's Derek at the plate, Brady on deck. So runners at second and third. 1 out. Bottom of third. A 7-6 lead for the Storm. Called strike, and that is 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Quick timeout by Carter to go out and talk to Noah. There's a fly ball in the center field. That ball's deep and off the fence. And that's going to score 2. Here comes the throw. And they get him. Sorry, they only scored 1. They call him out at home. That puts Derek at second. Nice job by the relay there to get Alex at home.
I've seen some bad calls up, mostly with you.
So 2 down.
Been out for your batter stepping out of the box. I could have argued it all day, man.
Looks like the center fielder got hurt as he hit the fence. Looks like he's okay. And back to the action.
And now coming up to the plate, number 12, Brady Gummy Bear Simmons.
Go X, get right here, kid.
So an 8-6 game right now for Wesley Chapel. 2 outs. Runner at second. Noah checks Derek at second base. Okay, thank you. There's a ground ball to third, over to first, and that is 3 outs. All right, so Wesley Chapel gets 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors committed, and 1 left on base at the end of 3 innings. It's Wesley Chapel 8, Jaguars 6. This is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. Mason's still on the mound. Brady's still behind the plates. Coming up for the Jaguars, it's going to be Bryce, followed by Jonah, and then Logan. That part of the lineup put up 4. Their last time up. Back in the second inning. As we get things underway here in the top of the 4th. Storm lead 8-6. And his first pitch to Bryce, called strike. Now it's 0-1. So not sure what happened. So there was a timeout on the field, so the first pitch is not going to count. So not sure what's happening. Okay, well. Oh, so an update. I had just caught that myself. I think there was a question if they had enough players on the field and they called timeout. One of the players for the Storm, that was one of the outs that we called at the at-bat for the Storm. So the Storm is down to 8 players in this one. As they have 2 outfielders, as one of their players got sick. So I'm not sure what they're doing here. I think they're trying to figure out positioning. All right, so I think the second baseman's going to play kind of a shallow right second base position, as you have 2 outfielders. So he'll play a little bit of quasi second base and outfield. And while the discussions continue,
yeah, they only have 2 outfielders.
they will line the batter's box again. All right, so I think we're just about ready to go here. It's okay. Just don't pull in the sign for me, okay? any of the signs, even the big one. All right.
They won their first game. They won. I want to go against our three.
All right, I think we've the tournament director's still out there discussing with the coaches. All right, so I think we're good now.
They have 2 outfielders. Someone got hurt, I think, or something.
Let's go, Mason.
All right, here we go. Back underway. And it's a called strike. And now it's 0-1 on Bryce. So no balls, 1 strike.
Pitch, kid. That ain't your first strike.
Just getting things underway. There's a pop fly into shallow right. Second baseman's back. Makes the catch. And that is 1 away. That brings in Jonah. He singled and scored his first time up. His ball a little bit high. And it's a 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes.
I'm gonna hit 65 today.
How did he have a 56 in the
I'm gonna hit a 65 fastball.
60.
And that's 2-0.
That's not 63. That's like 54.
Called strike. And it's 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike.
You know you can put your bag on.
Ground ball foul. And that makes it 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Or, okay, 3 balls, 1 strike. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the count's full. So just like last time at bat for Jonah, the count goes back to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that is ball 4. So 1-out walk issued by Mason. That brings in Logan with Elijah coming out on deck. Logan singled and scored his first time up. One out. Foul ball. And it's a 0-1 count to Logan. So no balls, 1 strike. And strike 2. And it's 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. Ball in the inside corner. And it is, or ball on the inside of the plate, sorry. It is 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, Mason!
There's a ground ball to third, fielded over to first, and that is 2 down. So 2 down. That brings in Elijah with Aiden coming out on deck. That moves Jonah over to second. Ball inside. And it's a 1-0 count to Elijah. It's a fly ball and to left field. Nice catch by the left fielder. And that is 3 outs. So no runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left at the end of 3.5. Jaguars 6, Storm 8. This is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back to the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the Storm is going to be Mason. He'll be followed by Roman and then Max. The winner of this game will play the Kangaroo Court Roos 11U, who are actually standing behind me right now. That was some of the young men that you heard earlier talking here in the booth. There's a ball high, and it's a 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of the 4th. Wesley Chapel leads it 8-6. So next game coming up is the 12:30 game between the Roos and the winner of this one, like I said. And it's a 1-1 count. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out, just getting underway here in the bottom of the 4th. 2-run lead by the Storm. And the pitch. Out strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is 1 out. That brings in Roman with Max on deck. Roman is 1 for 2. He singled, scored, and drove in an RBI back in the 1st. And here's the first pitch. Ground ball to second. That's going to get through to right field. Throw over to first. And nice try by the right fielder. And that score, that allows Roman to get on. We're going to score it a single. Well, actually, we won't call that a single. We'll call that an E9 on the throw. So correction there. Ball inside. There goes the runner. And he's safe. So Roman makes it safely to second base. I think that was a ball. Matter of fact, it was. It was inside. Sorry about that. Clearly. The ball high. That allows Roman to go to third on the pass ball. And it's 2-0 to Max. So Max homered his first time up, drove in 3 RBIs. It was a 3-run shot to dead center. And here's the 2-0. Foul ball. And it's 2-1. So Noah's still on the mound. Carter still behind the plate. And the pitch. And makes it 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Roman at third. Wesley Chapel leads it by 2. Here in the bottom of the 4th. And the pitch. It's a fly ball. And left center. Center fielder comes over. It's off of his glove. And that's going to score another one for the Storm. That's a long single, or we'll call it an error on the center fielder.
And now coming up to the plate, number 1, Bryson.
And that makes it 9-6. Storm. Bryson steps in. Bryson's 2 for 2 and scored once.
Here we go, Jags. Let's roll it.
Carson's on deck. So Noah gets a sign to come set and delivers. Ball outside. Nice stop by Carter. And it's a 1-0 count to Bryson.
You got this, X-Man. Let's go, kid.
Ball inside. And that location disabled Carter from being able to throw down to second. Max steals second. So it's a 2-0 count on Bryson here in the bottom of the 4th, 1 out. And Noah checks the runner, it goes over, and Max is out at third.
Good job.
That's 2 down. So they get Max leading off a little too far there at second. Nice job by the Jaguars. Noah.
Let's go, Bryson.
And it's a 2-0 count to Bryson. And the 2-0 pitch. And make it 3-0. So 3 balls, no strikes. There's a fly ball, shallow. Oh, that nice catch. Shallow left field.
Let's go, boys.
Nice catch by the left fielder, and that's 3 outs. So no runs, or I'm sorry, 1 run. No hits, 2 errors, and nobody left. At the end of 4, it's a Storm 9, Jaguars 6. Coming up for the Jaguars in the top of the 5th is going to be the top of the lineup with Aiden, JD, and Noah. This is Doc from the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, here we go, folks.
We got 9, get it started, kid.
Live action back from the top of the 5th. And the pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. Just getting underway here in the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Appreciate you joining us for the Bay Area Championship 11U Open bracket play at Canal Park, Field 7 here in Oldsmar, Florida. And it's ball 1. Again, if you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe, and follow. That helps grow our channel, enhancing the capabilities for you, the fans. There's a ball inside. It's 2-2. And, of course, the players as they go through their youth career. And that helps by helping us get sponsors and donors as well. Pop foul out of play, and we'll do 2-2 again. Also looking for some broadcasters to extend the broadcast team and are also extending our coverage. So you know someone who's interested or would like to join our broadcast team, they can reach me, Doc. There's a ground ball to, we'll get to that in a second, first base, and that's 1 out. At TBUSSSA, that's T as in Tom, B as in boy, 3 S's and an A at gmail.com. Again, TBUSSSA at gmail.com. And it's like we're going to have a pitching change for the Storm. That's going to be, I'll tell you in just a second. Roman going into pitch for Mason. And while they warm up, all right, we're back. Warm-ups are finished. Ready to get started. JD steps in. JD singled and drove in. As a matter of fact, he's 2 for 2. Drove in 2 RBIs. And here's the first pitch. Called strike. And it's 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. Ball low, and it's 1-1.
Here we go, deep breath, relax. Let's have some fun, kid.
Call strike 2, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. And the pitch. Ground ball foul. And we'll do 1-2 again. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is 2 outs. That brings in Noah with Keon coming out on deck. There's a line shot in the left field. That's going all the way to the fence. And Noah's on with a 2-out single here in the top of the 5th.
All day, let's go.
Number 50.
That brings in Keon. He's 1 for 2. Singled and drove an RBI back in the first. So Jaguars trail by 3. Foul tipped. And that is 0-1. The time run is on deck. So unlike pool play, this cannot end in a tie. There has to be a winner. Of course, we are just in the 5th inning, so still plenty of time or plenty of game left. And unless we hit time limit, that'd be the only concern. There's a ground ball. That's going into left field. That's a hit. So back-to-back hits. And Jaguars has something going on here in the top of the 5th.
Number 6, Tyler.
That brings in Tyler. He represents the tying run.
Here we go, 6.
And here's the first pitch. Bunted right in front of the plate. He hustles down, and they get him. And that is 3 outs. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on at the end of 4.5. It's the Storm 9, Jaguars 6. Coming up for the Storm is going to be Carson, Alex, and Blake. This is Doc of the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. Sorry, Carson, Alex, and Derek. This is Doc of the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be back. All right, we're back. Bottom of 5th. Storm lead at 9-6. We're getting close to time limit. We just don't know how much time's left in this one.
Let's go, Carson.
Carson steps in.
There it is, kid.
Called strike. And it's 0-1. So Noah's still on the mound. Carter's still behind the plate.
Let's have some fun.
Alex is on deck. There's a fly ball in the right field. Right fielder's going back. Makes the catch. And that is 1 away.
Coming up to the plate, lucky number 7,
Sorry about that, folks.
A-Rob himself.
I'll get back together. There we go. Scoreboard should be fixed. That brings in Alex. Derek comes out on deck.
Let's go. Let's go.
Again, we'll be here through the championship, so stick around after this game. The winner of this one will play the Kangaroo Court Roos. There's a ball in the dirt, and it's 1-0 count. So should Alex get out here, that would end the inning. He's called strike. It's 1-1. As their 9th hitter, Blake, is out. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Ground ball to second. Fielded cleanly over the first. And that is 3 outs. All right, so now we move to the top of the 6th. Then for the Jaguars, So no runs, no hits, no errors for the Storm. For the Jaguars, it's going to be Carter, Derek, and Bryce. This is Doc of the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be back. All right, folks, here we go. Top of 6. Carter steps in. Ball off the plate, and it's 1-0. So Roman's still on the mound. Brady's still behind the plate. And the pitch. And it's 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody out. Top of 6. Storm lead at 9-6. There's a ground ball to second base. Second baseman fields it over to first. And that is 1 away. That brings in Derek. On deck will be Bryce. So again, the 9th batter for the Storm, their 9th player on the field. They only have 9 today because they have some kids that have gotten sick, and he ended up getting sick today. So he's out, and they will have to play on today with 8. It's a ground ball foul. And it's 0-1. And here's the 0-1. Ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Over to first. 2 outs. So 2 down. That brings in Bryce with Jonah coming out on deck. Jonah's 1 for 1. He walked and singled and scored. Bryce reached on air and scored. But he's 0 for 2. And here's the pitch. Ball low, and it's 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. It's a fly ball. That's going to get down, and it's a hit to lead things off by Bryce here in it's a 2-out single here in the top of the 6th. Jaguars are down to the last out. Tying runs on deck. That brings in Jonah. On deck is Logan. It's ball high. It's a ground ball foul. It's 1-1. There's a line side into right field. That's going to get down. That's going all the way to the fence. Here comes the throw into second, and they get him, and the ball game's over before the run could even score. And this one's going to end in a 9-6 final. All right, folks, thanks for joining us for the 10:30 matchup bracket play, the Storm and Jaguars. Coming up next, it's going to be the Storm and the Roos right here on the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll see you back here shortly. Again, the final score here, Storm 9, Jaguars 6.